Week 6 AW's Fantasy Football 2010. Hey, welcome everybody. Halfway through the season, got the draft board behind us. You can see each round as it was going across and coming down. How about the last pick in the draft? Special Sauce Catamounts, Austin Collie. Not doing too bad. Let's go to last week's game right off the bat. Livia's Legion 129, Fan 9 122. As you can see with the laptop technology, we now have the scores right in front of us. Livia's got 23 from Richard Mendenhall, 31 from Dwayne over the Wayne Bowl, and Fan 9 threw up 26 with Drew Brees. Livia's Legion is at 3-3, Fan 9 at 2-4. Livia's Legion 3-3, sitting 10th in the power rankings. Almost impossible. Tells you how lucky she got 3 times because this team stinks. Fan 9, last year's champion, sitting at 2-4, in serious trouble. Better get it going. We'll go to the next game, which is the Paz 144. The Bling threw up 92. Paz sitting at 2-4, 9th in the power rankings. Got it rolling for 1 week. Joni Macklin, 45 points. Big game of the week. The Bling was only able to throw up 27 by Peyton Manning. Neither team had too much on the bench. The Bling falls to 4-2. Still 6th in the power ranking. Pretty good stuff there. And the Paz sitting at 2-4, 9th in the power ranking. Better get it together. She's going to be sitting out. YPI 111, Gigantor 105. If you look at YPI's roster, you just wonder how this team's ever won a game. This team is awful. 2-4 on the season. Gigantor falls to 3-3. With the win, YPI moves into 12th in the power rankings, which means not first but last. Stinko. Gigantor falls down to 6th in the power rankings. Neither team with too much on the bench. And we move on to the next game. Needed Revival and Doppler. Doppler had an awful round. Matt Schwab only threw up 29 points for him. That was 1/3 of his entire team. The rest of it is just ugly if you look at it. Needed Revival at 5-1. Got 24 from Steven Jackson, 33 from Calvin Johnson. Doppler 4-2 falls to 3rd in the power ranking. Needed Revival now has moved up to the top spot in the power ranking, sitting at 5-1. Now we go to the Long Islander Special Sauce Catamounts. If everybody knows a Long Islander from the past, this mustache was stolen off his face in 1985. I just recovered it in the closet. Anyway, he got 140 points. He got 31 from Rogers, 32 from Jennings. Special Sauce managed to get 30 from Andre Johnson, 24 from Deshaun Jackson, but not enough. He had David Garrard and Morris Jones-Drew on Monday Night Football. Needed to get 15 points from a quarterback and a running back. Guess what? Got 7. L ticket for Special Sauce Catamounts. And finally, the game of the week. Moose, who moves to 4-2, beat the U, who's 3-3. The Moose found a rabbit's foot, a 4-leaf clover, whatever it was going to take. But he got 37 from Cobb, 31 from Ryan Terrain, whoever that guy is. And Mike Wallace threw up 20. The first game, Ben's back. So, again, rabbit's foot special. Chris Johnson got his normal 32. He got 23 from Joe Flacco. Both players had quite a few things on the bench. Didn't play a whole lot. Moose 4th in the power rankings. The U moves into 2nd in the power rankings. Now, going on to next week. In next week's game, we are going to do the Schwami. We got Special Sauce Catamounts and Fan 9. Looks like a good matchup. I'm going to take Special Sauce Catamounts to move up a little bit. Doppler and the Bling. The Bling, both of them took a shot on the chin last week. Bling's got a pretty good group going into this. I'm taking the Bling. Long Islander is against Gigantor. Just because of the mustache, take Long Islander. I don't know how he can win a game, but we're going to pick him anyway. Paz is playing Moose. I'm sure there's computer problems in the Moose household. I'm picking Paz in the upset just to shut Moose up for beating me last week. And the U against YPI. If the YPI can beat the U this week, it will be a flat-out miracle. We're moving to week 7 next week. We'll see who's in first place. Keep your eyes on Needed Revival. He is obviously 4-1. And sitting alone in the top of the bracket. In second place, right behind Needed Revival, is Moose at 4-2. The Bling is 2-4. Fan 9, Long Island, and YPI at the bottom of that division, all sitting at 2-4. In the Giants West Division, Doppler sits at 4-2. The U, Gigantor, Livia's Legion all sitting 3-3. That's right, Livia's Legion does have 3 wins. Special Sauce Catamounts has 2 and the Paws has 2. If the playoffs were to start today, guess who's out? You would see Y-Pie is out, Long Island is out, Livia is out, Paws is out. We'll see what happens next week. Move on to Week 7. See everybody next week, and keep an eye on Long Island Stash. Adios.